The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the day. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. At the 45, on his way. Trying to pound their way in. Gets behind the pads and slams into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute.
Find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical.
Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
You've got...
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's complete. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack...
Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. Quickly complete. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before. He wants to throw it again. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Big time.
Picking in 12. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And the offense punches it in again.
He wants to throw. Looking for a huge play. He's got it at the 15. He was working his way toward that. Trying to barge their way in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. On the move at the 30. And it'll be a touchdown. The offense strikes again to extend its monotonous punt, 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 David. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big...
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen, and the defense was right there. And he'll take this one all the way to the half downs. They want to throw it. Looking for the score. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass intercepted. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 50. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to...
Play offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much...
It's a fumble on the play. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
I'll tell you what, that one stings a little bit.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going up top. Snags it on the right. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. Touchdown. No step back and weakness.
You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Going deep. He caught it. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but
Lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you...
It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Nice job on the route and catch.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception.
For this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Got a lane. Can he get in? The quarterback who can escape and score. What?
They tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback.
Got space, looking to score. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back.
Really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their... Just keep working on it.
Looking to pass this time. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Just to understand, we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to...
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I just don't think there's anything else you can heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Finding space at the 20. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense.
And don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode.
And it'll be a touchdown. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact.
Their head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is...
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this...
Scanning the field, it's Ramsey. Going for it all. Into the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got...
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty... Into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Watch, how do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. The tag. And he's in for the score. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding
third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's moving out of the pocket. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, and he's hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him mix.
From the gun, looking for a man. Quickly complete. And he's got a touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback.
Not anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to the big tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
And focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in.
Can anyone catch him? He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. And explosive heftiness coming out on the goal line. On the option. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. This offense third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the... Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team. Shows motion. He's looking to throw it. Fires downfield. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the
field in the passing.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And they're in for a touchdown. Follow the block. The offense. To the air, it's Ramsey. Pressure. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he will house it. That touchdown puts them up by at least 238. Looking for a man. It's Ramsey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. Got room on the return. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two. First and 10. He wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he gets it down to the... They'll try to power it in. A little alley into the end zone for the touchdown.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end. You know what we're going to do.
That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
On the move at the 30. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And it's now the stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Now improvising. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. With that last...
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this.
Fires the pass. Intercepted.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone.
He's going to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the...
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw
Down from the 45-yard line. Now the pitch. There he goes to the right. The 20. 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises. Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. He caught it. Touchdown.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10.
Knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Gets it out fast. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
I think that pass play was simply designed to just get him the football in space and let...
37, it's 1st and 10. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously...
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Gets it inside the 10. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer,
He is showing. Trying to find his man on first down. He's looking deep. Makes the grab on the left side. And he breaks into the open. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
carving him up, completely comfortable.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Short from the 21. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Open, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass and
covered just a short game there. A lot of urgency for this offense. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He'll take a shot. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark.
Down a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He was thinking big return, didn't get, trying to spring a guy free. power football with the run. Just destroying his way through the field. Makes that one pay off, and they find...
I don't know how he was able to get out of that. Great individual effort by him.
All kinds of time before he fires right. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, we wondered exactly...
This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Looking through the snow, and he muffs it. It's loose on the ground.
And that is it.
To the air. It's Ramsey. Pressure coming. Going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. Off he goes. All the way in for the touchdown. Fires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime pull. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And it's in for a touchdown.
I definitely like being the quarterback coach of this guy because he makes me look good. I mean, he makes me defend the whole field as a defense and all the weapons.
But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find...
And he intercepts it. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their...
The back goes in motion. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the
defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quick completion on the out route. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown. Looking to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
That
coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Wow, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got it.
He tries to take the top off. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Got his man in the middle. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride.
They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets a block. Really explosive when he...
unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, galvanize them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Illustrating the story. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him.
Are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Gets into space at the 50. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Lets it fly to the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to...
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get... You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Or will they face a tough 4th down decision? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. Down play every yard. Tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game. To run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in this.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here. And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! You go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Chris, they're not